I didn't say. Are you guys having fun? Are you having fun? Hey, it's a cloudy event. You gotta have fun. That's what I had told our co-chair Pradeep. Any cloudy event means it will be a crowdy event. So, how many of you are new here for the first time? Awesome. So we really appreciate your coming here, and we would encourage you to be TiE member, and I'll tell you the benefits in a minute. So before we get started with the program, so let me just give you a quick brief history about TiE organization for all those who are new here. TiE was founded in 1992 by a select group of highly accomplished entrepreneurs and executives who came from the Indus Valley region or South Asian region. That's why it's called the Indus Entrepreneurs. However, today it reflects, it denotes talent, ideas, and enterprise. And since its founding in 1992, when these few individuals decided to give back to the society or community here, which gave them an opportunity to be successful, TiE has grown to over 57 chapters in 14 countries. And it's a heavily volunteer-led organization, and we'll talk about it a little bit. TiE seeks to cultivate and nurture the ecosystem of entrepreneurship as we believe that's the single most instrument for creating prosperity. And like I said, since one of the mission of TiE is fostering entrepreneurship, so anything we do is around the theme of providing value to aspiring entrepreneurs or to the entrepreneurial ecosystem. TiE has 4 constituencies. One is our charter members. In fact, we have a number of them here. Charter members are again very highly accomplished individuals, successful entrepreneurs, executives, and who are invited to be charter members on an invitation basis. So if I can have all the charter members raise their hands so you can see who they are. So there are a number of them, so please see during the networking session. You may want to connect with them, as a number of them could be your mentors, advisors, investors, industry contacts, can be really helpful. And so please make sure you do that. And then second constituency is members. Anyone can become a member. It's very cheap. Today it's 30 cents a day. So you can become a member for 30 cents a day, and we might give you a discount if you talk to Patricia a little bit. So membership allows you to attend all these programs and get wonderful food, wine. You can drink as much as there is. No one is going to watch how many glasses you drank. So if you haven't had it, still make sure you go get it. And then third constituencies are sponsors, and we have sponsors like companies like IBM, SAP, Microsoft, legal firms, venture capital firms, consulting and services firms who support the organization to provide all these valuable programs to you. And then the last constituency is our volunteers. As I said, we are a very heavily volunteer-led organization which has grown since 1992 to over 57 chapters in 14 countries, all the way from in Asia, from Australia, Singapore, Malaysia to Japan and India, Pakistan, in various cities. Then in Europe, all the way from UK, Germany to Sweden, and here in North America, we have in Canada and US in various cities. Now, what we do is, as I said, we hold a number of programs all around fostering entrepreneurship. Our flagship program is something called TiEcon. In fact, you will see on your table there are these discount coupons also. We hold it once a year, and so let me do a quick quiz. How many people have been to TiEcons before? A number of them. That's great. So do you know when the first TiEcon was held? 94. That's true. 1992 when TiE was founded. First time they held the first TiEcon was in 1992. And since then we have had it every year. In fact, this is our 18th TiEcon this year. and 20-year anniversary for TiE organization. And it started in '94. I was a volunteer in Fairmont in San Jose with 500 people. Nowadays we have last year we had 3,500 people who attended. And we are expecting over 4,000 people this year. So please make sure you attend that. And if you haven't been to one, I would really encourage. Actually, I have never missed one TiECon. So I think it's really is, it'll be a great experience, highly energizing. And one of the things is last year we were also voted as one of the top 10 conferences in the world by Worth magazine for ideas and entrepreneurship, along with World Economic Forum and TED, which I think was a great accomplishment for all the volunteers, because this TiECon, for that about 400 to 500 volunteers start helping out since January of every year, and right now it's in full swing. It's going to be on 18th and 19th of next month. So I would really encourage you to attend that. Then we have the programs which are around what's going on in the industry in terms of innovation, etc. So that's how we have, like today, it's under our cloud program. And then similarly we have our social media, life sciences. In fact, there is a event next week on Tuesday on social media gaming. So if those who are interested in the consumer social media space, you may want to attend that. And then we have, like I said, life sciences, energy, and mobile. And then we also have some specific programs like Growth Company Forum, Women's Forum, and some other ones. So some other ones, all again around fostering entrepreneurship. Then there are three new programs we introduced in the last couple of years. One of them is TiE Angels. Is there anyone who is looking for money for their startups? All right, good. So you could go to TiE, our website. There is a section called TiE Angels, and you can it provides very simple process for filling out your application. So we have been having our first TiE Angels meeting was held in August of 2010. And we have, in fact, a number of steering committee members. Can I see some hands? I see Raj Parekh over there. And anyone else from TiE Angels? Yeah, there is Raj Masruwala and myself also. So in TiE Angels, basically, every month on third Monday of every month, we have this TiE Angels meeting in this room where we have about 60 to 80 investors show up. And on an average, since August 2010, we have had one company has been funded. Usually 25, 30 companies apply, and we invite about 8 companies and a steering committee, which is again, it consists of highly accomplished entrepreneurs, venture capitalists, industry experts. They screen, and about 3 to 4 companies present. In fact, we have one coming up on Monday. There will be 4 companies who are presenting, and those who are angel investors, feel free to contact us, and we'll be happy to invite you there as well. So that's one program. So that's for about seed, for any company who's looking to get seed money for about $0.5 to $1 million. And then we have second program we started last year was a couple of other new TiE Pitch Fest, which is every other month. It's a 2-minute elevator pitch in front of 3 or 4 VCs. You can get feedback on that. And whoever wins also goes directly in front of TiE Angels steering committee. So that's the prize. And then we have another program which launched last year called My Story, which is about bringing entrepreneurs here every month on first Tuesday of every month. Except in May when we have TiECon. So any entrepreneur who has sold his company over 100 million plus or taken it public, they come and share their story, the lessons learned, etc. in building their company. Now we are also going to be introducing pretty soon one-on-one with VC program with again select companies. In fact, one of our co-chairs is there, Kamal Anand. Can we see your hand? So Kamal is one of our charter members as well as co-chair, and with another co-chair Raj Golamudi, who is a VC with Omidyar Investments. So with that, those are the main programs. And what I would like to do is introduce our co-chair, Pradeep Shankar. Again, like I said, all of us are volunteers here. Similarly, he's a vice president at Ericsson, and his co-chair couldn't be here today for the cloud program, who is Alvin Sequeira. He's a VP and CTO at VMware. And similarly, we really appreciate our panelists coming from there, even Anshu driving down all the way from San Francisco to be part of the panel. And with that, thank you.
Thank you all for coming this evening. It's certainly good to see the good turnout for all the cloud events. Actually, seem to attract quite a few people, so it must be a good subject. My name is Pradeep Shankar. I am with Ericsson. That's my day job, part of the technology strategy and industry group, looking at actually the innovation ecosystem in the Valley. I'm co-chair of the Cloud SIG here. And this is actually, we have a fantastic panel for you. You may have heard of these companies, Microsoft, Salesforce, and HP. This is our 5th Cloud SIG event. We've had essentially technology components of the cloud stack. We had an event on software-defined networking. We had an event on cloud security. This time, these are the folks who are actually providing those services to enterprises and consumers. So they are really on the front lines. And so it'll be really, really good to get their perspective. So pretty excited about this panel today. Just a couple of quick observations about, as we was thinking about the panel and the diversity of companies on this panel. We have, they're all doing cloud. Cloud is either central to what they do or it's a very key element of their strategy. But they're so diverse. Take Salesforce. It's 1999, 10-plus-year-old company, $2.5 billion in revenue, and as they say, born cloud. And then you have Microsoft, this 35-year-old company, $70+ billion in revenue, and born PC, I guess, born desktop. And then you have HP, over 70 years in the business, and $125 billion in revenue. And I can say this because I was ex-HP from many, many years ago, born, I think, audio oscillators or some such thing, right? In 1938 or 1939, selling them to Walt Disney. So this diversity of companies, but I think the key takeaway from all of us, for all of us, is that cloud is really transformative for the entire industry, and that's why it's so important to understand what these folks are doing. And for the entrepreneurs in the audience, you better know what these folks are doing because your destiny is going to be determined by some of their actions. Okay. The second observation is that if you look at the panel. They covered the entire spectrum of SaaS, PaaS, IaaS, and private, public, hybrid, every possible acronym. They cover them all. But there are a couple of actors in the cloud landscape that are not here today, but we're going to discuss in our panel discussion for sure. Amazon, we're going to talk about, and we're going to talk about some of the telcos. And believe it or not, they're not sitting by Stanley. They're not sitting by. They're going to participate in this in the cloud business very, very actively. So we're going to cover that. I just want to make that comment. And the third comment I would like to make is really around the just to speak to the activity that's happening in this particular space is the M&A activity. Over the last 15 months or so, if you count, I could easily count over 20 acquisitions that have happened, even without counting everything IBM has done. And many of these are, multi-billion-dollar acquisitions, and quite diverse, in fact. Verizon, Terramark, $1.4 billion, CenturyLink bought Savvis for $2.5 billion. SuccessFactors bought by SAP for $3.5 billion. So there's a lot of activity. It's great news for the entrepreneurs. You certainly want a vibrant M&A, activity. But the other thing that I think is the takeaway from it is that, the old guard is fully cognizant of the fact that the models are changing, the business models are changing. They have to transform their portfolios from their existing portfolios to this new model, and that can be quite, difficult, quite challenging. And so. For us, it'll be quite interesting to watch how they actually make the transition while maintaining their revenue and margin. So I think it'll be very, very interesting to watch what happens over the next couple of years. So we have a lot to cover today. In terms of the format, what we're going to do is have each of the panelists do a little bit of presentation on their cloud offerings, and then we'll have a panel discussion. I have a few questions, and then we'll open it up for Q&A. The obvious benefit of this smaller forum and talking to really industry leaders is that is that you get to ask a lot of questions. And to the extent that they can share their wisdom, they'll certainly do that. So that's, that's the sort of the best part of this evening, is the fact that you get to interact with the panelists. So with that, can I ask each of you to do just a short introduction of yourself, and then maybe we'll start with, Karan, maybe we'll start with your presentation, but why don't you start with the introduction?
Well, hello. Thank you very much. My name is Thomas Ryan. I am with the HP's Public Cloud Group, based here in Cupertino primarily, but we are a worldwide organization. And my specific title is the Vice President of Marketplace and Ecosystems, and we'll talk a little bit about what that means when we put some slides up. Been in HP only a few years, Amazon before that, so I've been in the cloud arena for a little while, and HP, as you'll find out, has been in the cloud space for quite a while.
Sure. My name is Anshu Sharma. I work for Salesforce.com. Most of you know that company, so I'll discuss details when I get to this podium.
Hi, my name is Karan Bakshi. I work for Microsoft. I just joined a little bit over a year ago. I'm part of the emerging business team that focuses working with startups around the world. And I'll talk a little bit more about that with the slides that I have.
I think it's fine. Just